It's cleaning day. You won't be doing this later. All right. Let's take a good look at what this looked like before. Oh my gosh. This is honestly the most disgusting car that we have ever cleaned. Woo! Open the door to take some video, and it started to blow everything around. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be such a terrible job. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go get safetied up. Oh yeah, check it out. I'm gonna zoom in. I have never seen a cobweb like that in my life.
Give you an idea of what we're dealing with. That's what's left of the visor that was on the seat. I don't know that it was eaten, maybe it was, but it's completely disintegrated.
Okay, so Richard, did you see that Bible over there?
Yeah.
Maybe we should start with a prayer.
Is that what that is, a Bible?
I thought you told me it was a Bible.
I think it's a hymnal.
Oh, maybe we should start with the hymn. Go over there and get a good song, we'll sing it. Is that a nail file?
No, it's a knife.
It's a knife?
Yeah.
Oh, that goes in our collection. Put it up.
Little guy.
That is.
Okay, how about these?
Yeah, those can go right in the trash.
Oh, what's that? Oh, wow.
I don't remember that before.
Yeah, it's an old light bulb.
Huh. Oh, hey, is that bulldog box still in there? Is the bulldog box still in the
Let me
glove?
check. It should be.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anyone's been in here.
Well, I don't remember that that light from last time.
No, I don't either, but it's in here.
Oh, cool. Oh, there it is. Can we see the front? I always thought that was so cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. That's coming home with me.
So look at this
Look
cobweb.
at this is the floor mats that are in it.
What?
Yeah.
Does it say green?
Four-piece
Maybe it's
set.
these. These look much better.
Well, there's two packages.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Look at.
That's funny. I saw it.
I've never snapped a rubber floor mat before.
Oh, wow. Hold on, let me get in there and see the floor. Holy moly. Oh, wow. There is no floor.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that is gone. Well, it'd be easy to pull the transmission out from here.
Okay, so over here on my side, you can see, oh my gosh, so bad. I think this is the original mat. And there you go. So, not much left over here. And you can see down here, just see, like, there's literally pieces of the car just sitting here. And then check this out. The seatbelt. That's crazy. So the only thing I found over here was this. It's, what did you say you call this, Richard? It looks like a something for the pedal, and then it has this round thing at the bottom.
It goes on the floor. Your heel rests on that, so it doesn't wear a hole in the carpet.
Oh yeah, the carpet. And then I found an old pair of sunglasses, and that goes over the steering wheel. So what else you got over there, hon?
Just still looking for stuff.
Yeah. All right. on it. Do you see that?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. How long is this? Oh my goodness. Wow. You know, it's like that magic trick. You know where they pull the, what's it called, the scarf out? It's like, how long do you think this is?
I don't know. It's long.
And look, that's crazy. It grew up in the, can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, now, does this go to the back? That goes on the back,
Yeah.
right? What is that?
I don't know what that is. Looks like some kind of bathroom thing.
Oh, for the bathroom?
Yeah, I don't think that's for the car. That covers the master cylinder.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a transmission cross member.
A transmission cross member.
I don't know what it's to. It's not a bumper jack, but it's
Okay.
a jack, but it's shot.
Yeah.
It is completely shot.
You know, interestingly enough, that was a seat cover. Hey, I wonder what this looks like. You can see that just, if you just touch it, it falls off the seat cover. So some of you may have cleaned cars that are more disgusting than this. I have not. Oh, this is so disgusting. Oh. Oh, I see it. Hold on. It just falls apart in my hand.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just get something and, you know, like a broom or something. Do you think that would be easier?
Probably, yeah. Let me get a broom.
Ew, gross. Oh my gosh. I don't mean to sweep it towards you, but it's just easier to go that way. Oh, it is, oh my gosh, look at it. Just fly in the air. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Whew. I'm so glad we're not in that car. It's so disgusting.
Look at that pile.
Look at the broom. So I noticed right here, there's something, do you see it right there? Ooh, maybe it's something hiding in there. Woo! Maybe there's something good in there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Do you know what that is?
What?
That's where the bottom of the glove compartment is falling out. Oh my gosh. I feel silly. Let's never talk about this again. All right, who's gonna do the honors on this?
I can do that.
The cobweb?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Richard, who knows how long that's been there? Go for it. And he is using my favorite cloth for cleaning. It's called Tub of Towels. I've mentioned it before when I was cleaning Lula. I'll put it down in the description for you so you can find it. I love these. I think they have 30,000 plus reviews.
It's got a rod hole in the dashboard. Right here.
A hole?
A hole. Yep.
I'll have to come over there and look at it.
I can't see how many miles are on this. It's too faded out.
I'll come over there and look. Well, that was fast.
Yep.
Aw, poor spider. Sorry.
Ready to drive.
Hello everyone. We are on day 2 of Chevy cleanup. Richard is opening up the garage now. I don't know. Oh, he's getting his equipment. I've got mine here. Leg guard, gloves, mask. All right, let's see how she goes. I'm excited.
This is so disgusting. Tell me why we do this again?
Ooh, spider. That might be a really deadly spider. Look at that thing. Maybe it's mad because you took away its cobweb up there. I guess that broom didn't work as well as I'd hoped it would.
Well, it gets some of it out.
So Richard,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever cleaned up a car this dirty?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
This is probably the dirtiest I've done.
I think you would remember it.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad.
Hey, do you see this right here? Is that what that thing you told about where it was?
Yeah, this is the lead body thing
Huh.
from the factory.
I remembered that from the burnt Chevy.
Yep, that's what that is.
All right, so think we're ready to vacuum?
Yep.
Yeah.
Compared to how it looked yesterday, it's actually better. But the vacuuming, I think, is going to completely transform it from the way it looks right now.
I agree.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't look bad, does it?
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't look bad. I guess we're not going to get a view through the back window. Wow, babe. What a difference, huh?
It looks a lot better.
Yeah. I mean, it's not...
A lot better.
It hasn't changed the way, you know, I feel about anything inside.
But at least it gives us an idea of what is under everything.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Wow. Let's move on.
So the vacuum is actually pulling this apart, so I don't know if I want to keep doing that. Yeah, I think we just leave that for now because we're going to put a blanket over it.
Okay.
So you know you've got rust problems when your vacuum cleaner removes the gas pedal, which is what happened here. It's completely rusted away. And of course the floor reflects that. This master cylinder core is worth some money because you can't buy them anymore. It's an automatic only part. You can't get them anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. So unless someone buys this car, I'm taking that out and I'm going to rebuild it. Something else interesting I noticed, since this is the first year of the automatic, there's a plug in the floor where the manual clutch pedal would be. So it's the same floor pan, just put a plug in it.
That's pretty cool. So I'd asked Richard what this was. I thought maybe it was a floor mat because originally you can tell the car was originally green and then orange and then black.
I think that's seam sealer. The original seam sealer. I'm not sure though, but that's what I think.
Yeah, if you guys know what that is. I just find it interesting that it's the same color as the paint. And Richard said it could be paint. Maybe they just got paint there. Yeah, if you know what that is, let us know. But let me tell you, it's just coming right off, whatever it is.
Boy, am I glad that's done. It's such a nightmare, a car like this.
Okay, so what's funny is when we shut the doors, I can literally hear stuff fall out. The holes in the floor. Oh, that's funny. What do you think, Richard?
I'm glad it's over.
All right, let's power wash her.
Okay. So we've never shown you inside the trunk of this thing. We found a set of amazing condition skirts. I mean, these things are amazing. These might be the best used skirts I've seen outside of California. I mean, these are incredible. You can see that orange as well.
Yeah, turn it over. You can see the green.
Yep.
And look up there.
Yeah, that's it. Definitely original green. There's two bumper jacks in here. This looks like original because that's ancient. That is very, very old. And assorted other junk.
Yeah, show them the old cans that were in there.
Come out degreaser and engine cleaner. So that's interesting. That doesn't say carb cleaner. Kearney rust cutter. What a tiny can. It must have been expensive in its day. And
Fix a
flat.
Oh, wait.
Boy, that's an oldie too.
Yeah. Turn it back to the front.
Look at the woman's clothes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's funny.
That is funny stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot in here. We were kind of surprised.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
No secret treasure.
Yeah. We really thought there might be something super fun in here, but there wasn't. There was that one shoe you really liked. Did you keep it or did you
Yeah,
throw
that's
it?
already gone. I threw that
darn.
away.
He was so excited. He was like, I really like this shoe.
Yeah.
You can see there's a hole there.
Oh, there's holes everywhere.
Well, yeah.
Everywhere.
But, okay, well, I told Richard, I was like, we've never shown them inside the trunk.
Okay. Close the door on that. So the idea with the power washing is not to blast it to smithereens. I don't want to do that. I do want to get it clean though, so we can rub up against it, and if we're touching it at all, we don't get filthy. And I want to see what's underneath. Maybe we'll be able to see a taxi symbol or something below the black, which would be super cool. A few of you viewers have said maybe it was orange because it was a taxi, and I think that's a really good idea, and it probably was. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the white nozzle, which is the least abrasive, and we'll see what happens. Maybe it won't change at all, but we'll find out. interesting thing is that a lot of paint didn't come off. I kind of expected it, even with the white nozzle, for paint to come off, but for the most part it didn't. But we did see on the hood some paint come off. And you can very clearly see how orange it is under here, under that black. It looks actually pretty cool. You know, this thing would have such an amazing look to it, just the way it is, if it was preserved. I'm not a patina monster or anything like that, but you got to admit, this looks pretty sweet, what nature has done to this car. We didn't see any logo, anything here that would indicate it was a cab, but I'm still thinking that it was.
Hey guys, so big plan for the day is to try and clean the dash panel, the instruments, the knobs, all that stuff on the black Chevy. I don't know if it's gonna come clean. I'm gonna be honest with you. But hey, I'm gonna try, so I guess we'll find out what happens together. Okay, so let's get a good look at what everything looks like before I get started. Oh, that's much better without the sun. So we have a comparison. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm just going in the house. I'm gonna get some stuff underneath the counter. You know, the kitchen counter where you keep all of your cleaning supplies. At least most people do. And I'm gonna bring some stuff out here and, I don't know, figure out what works and what doesn't. I guess I should have researched this a little bit more. So I sprayed Bug Guard all over me. I think I'm gonna spray it in here too, right? Can't hurt, can it? I don't think so. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clean this with some hot soapy water, this SOS pad, and see what that does. Okay, so I noticed that whatever this film is, do you see that? Oh, I don't know what it is, but whatever this film is, I can kind of scrape it off with my fingernail. Hold on, let me go up here. Can you see that? I think maybe I'm being too gentle. Maybe I should wash a little bit more aggressively. So it's been very difficult to find a spot in the floor for this. I think the only thing holding it up right now might be the old floor mat. Oh gosh, I'm waiting. It's gonna end up falling through the car, through the floor. Aw. Thought of something that I had not thought of in years, and that was when I saw my grandfather spit shine his shoes for the first time. When he spit on those shoes, I was just devastated. And I asked him, why did you spit on your shoes? And he said, because sometimes you need to give things a good spit shine. And I thought, oh, no wonder Grandma likes to clean so much. That sounds kind of fun. Let me tell you, I went around the house and I spit on some things. And it wasn't so much fun because I got in a lot of trouble. So I was trying to polish the knob and it fell off. And that's more like it. Look at that shine. Nice. Of course, I almost put my foot through the floor many times. So yeah, I gotta be careful about that. But that looks great. I do not think I scratched anything. So, all right, I'm gonna keep going. The neighbor's children are having a lot of fun. Okay guys, look at those knobs and button shine. It's looking good. And you know, I feel like the knobs and buttons are just as important because there are a lot of people out there that want everything on their car to be original. You know, it's like, oh, that's the original black button from the car, but don't touch it, it's gonna fall apart. And you know, that's cool. I am not like that, but maybe depending on the car, I just might be. All right, so I'm gonna clean and talk to you at the same time. You know, a lot of you have asked about this car and said after the Will It Run that it definitely deserved another chance, and we should redo the car. But you know, have to be realistic about it. And honestly, well, you've seen the cleanup video, you've seen the floors, the headliner, you know, the seats in this car. And sometimes you have to be honest with yourself. You know, if it's going to cost 5 times what the car is worth to fix it up, unless it's a sentimental car to you and it's like, oh, I had that car when I was, you know, 16 and it's the first car I ever had, then there's really, you can't do it, you know, unless you just have nothing else to do and you have a lot of money that you just want to throw at something. But you know, the truth is that some cars have to be donor cars. A lot of you have said, you know, I hate that you guys are going to part that car out. But let's face it, some cars need to be donor cars for the cars that are out there that really, really are needing parts. And, you know, I've said it before. I said it when we did the cleanup video on Lula, the 52 Chevy that I'm working on that's in the garage, that I will be spending probably most of tomorrow on. That, you know, sometimes a rescue is rescuing a car and finding the things that other people need to rescue their cars. And yeah, so, you know, don't get upset and start yelling, oh my gosh, you guys should have totally given that car another chance and not parted it out, because what I just said, it's kind of the truth of the fact. And, you know, the people that have contacted us that need parts, I got to tell you, I think they have been searching for parts for their car for so long. It feels really good that we're able to help them. I mean, I can tell in their emails and in their voice that they have been searching so long for something. And the fact that this black Chevy is able to bring them happiness, because they were able to track down like maybe the last thing they needed or the last 3 things they needed, or, you know, it's a good feeling to help others in that way. So come on guys, don't give us too much grief for parting out the car. Okay guys, so I am done with the front, and I gotta tell you, I think the car looks darn good. I used metal polish on all of the chrome, and let me come inside because the sun is shining. I think it shined up really, really nice. So I'm happy with it. There's just a little bit I have left to do in the back. Not much. Got the door panels back there and some chrome. Not nearly as much in the front, but I think I did a great job. And I'll tell you, if you don't think I did a great job, you don't have to comment. It's okay. You know, don't be the person that does the strange comment like, I think a one-armed monkey could have done a better job than you. You are wasting YouTube space. I'm leaving your channel now to go find the video of the one-armed monkey to watch. And I gotta tell you guys, I may have combined 3 or 4 comments, but yeah, I get comments like that. I think they're funny. But there you go. Now, guys, if you are working on a restoration and you need some parts from this, please let us know. It would make us so happy to be able to help you out on your project, because we know how tough it can be to find the parts and the items you're looking for. especially since more of these cars are crushed every day. So the last thing I think we're going to have on this video is Richard actually cut some of this black paint. Can you see this? Look, mirror glaze, mirror shine. And so he's going to show you how to do that. Man, paint back then. So nice. And I think that will be it for the cleaning video. I might shine up the chrome on the outside a little bit, but I don't think you guys need to watch that. Gets kind of boring after a while. Thanks so much.
Now that the car is dry, I thought, and clean, I thought I would see if I can get some of this paint to come back. As you can see, it's really bad. It would be an interesting test to see if this paint will come back to normal. What I'm going to do is called cutting. I'm going to just take some compound. This is one type that I use, but there's all different kinds. It's not wax, it's rubbing compound. I'm just going to put a little bit on a rag, and I'm just going to wipe it in and see what happens. And what we're doing here is almost like, think of it as like super fine sandpaper, just cutting off the top layer of paint. It's best to do this with a buffer, really, but this is such a small section. Let's try it. And I'm just rubbing it in, and it's not like car wax. You're gonna rub it in until all the product is gone on the rag. Well, let's see what happens. And just wipe off the excess. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That's insane. Look at that compared to there. That is amazing. Look at the green car behind me in the way it was, and look at the green car after I compounded it for 10 seconds. That is insane. Wow. That's crazy. So the black on this car, it's probably lacquer. The black would likely come back. Once you do this, you strip the paint a bit, so you have to put some wax on it to preserve it. This is really, really interesting that it came back that nicely. And here's what it looks like after I put some wax on it. Look at how clear the image of that green car is compared to how it was, where the car isn't even visible. That is amazing, really. That's amazing. Look at that. This lacquer paint was amazing stuff. And it shows how easily something that looks absolutely horrible could actually be brought back. Now this car obviously is too far for that. There's very little paint left on it. But it shows you what can be done with just a tiny bit amount of work. All right, so it's cleaned up. At least as clean as it's going to get. It's hard to power wash rust because not a lot happens. But we did get it clean enough so that if we're next to it, we don't get filthy. The interior is cleaned up a little bit. We put a sheet over the seat so it looks a bit better. Just so I can like crawl in here. If someone wants to buy a part inside, I don't get filthy. Just trying to take something out. So that's why we did it. We cleaned up. The stainless is in really good shape on this car, all over. We were able to see now, we wanted what that said before. If you look at the first video on this car, it says spiritual on it. Maybe member under it or something like that. So the power wash cleaned up the window so we could see that. But bottom line, we're going to be selling parts off this thing, or we'll sell the whole thing. If someone's interested in the whole thing, just let us know. Write to the email address below, and don't put it in the comments or anything, because it takes us a while to get through those comments. And let us know if you want the whole thing. Some people have said they want to put an engine in it and all that, and modernize it and leave the body as is. That's great. I'd love to see it saved. But it's also a good source of parts. So if you need parts, let us know as well. Thank you so much for coming along on the ride with this old girl. She's been a great car. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. Your subscriptions, your views keep this channel going. We really appreciate it. And we have some amazing Will It Runs coming up that are just in editing now that you're going to love. So thank you, Christina and I. Thank you very much, and see you on the next video.
Until then, we'll be chatting with you in the comments. Have a great week.